मराठी मंडल दिवाली सेलिब्रेशन। आपके आंगन पड़े लक्ष्मी जी के चरण, ये खुशियाँ, ये उल्लास छाया रहे सारा जीवन। My name is Sarah Jade, and I am delighted to be your host for this wonderful event. Tonight, in our audience, we have the honor of having a few guests here to celebrate with us. At this time, I would like to invite the Baltimore Marathi Mandal Executive Committee and their spouses onto the stage. First, we have the President, Mr. Sanjay Pawar, and his wife, Mrs. Uma Pawar. Next, the Vice President, Mr. Sachin Khedkar, and his wife, Anu Khedkar. The Vice President of Marketing, Mr. Mahesh Zarkar, and his wife, Mrs. Leena Zarkar. The Secretary, Mr. Mahendra Marathe, and his wife, Mrs. Rupali Marathe. The Treasurer, Mr. Shailesh Deshpande, and his wife, Mrs. Medha Deshpande. And last but not least, the Co-Treasurer, Mrs. Charuta Patil, and her husband, Mr. Atul Patil. I will now turn over the mic to BMM President, Mr. Sanjay Pawar, to say a few words.
Thank you, Sarah. Namaskar, Mandali. Hi, everyone. Diwaliच्या खूप खूप शुभेच्छा. Wish you all a very, very happy Diwali. We have over 200 performers performing on this stage for this afternoon. Can you please give a big round of applause for everyone? Thank you. I would like to thank you, our chief guests, for being here. County Executive Mr. Alan Kittleman, Senator Guy Gazol, and Councilman Dr. Alvin Ball. I would like to thank you all the kids, parents, choreographers, and all the volunteers for coming today here and celebrating our culture, the biggest festival, the Festival of Lights. I would like to thank you, our beautiful anchors here, Rashmi, Avanti, Ashish, and Sara. Our music coordinators, Sabyasachi, Aishwarya, Samir, and the great DJ, Mr. Sunny. Just to give a brief overview of what BMM has done for this year, we started with a Sankranti program in January. We celebrated Holi, the festival of colors, in March, and recently we celebrated the festival of Ganesh Chaturthi in September. Apart from celebrating all the festivals, we also screened 2 Marathi movies, Nata Samrat and Sairat. Every year, BMM also conducts a couple of charity events, and this year we were able to do one in June, the food donation to Grassroots of Colombia. We had scheduled another event earlier this month, but we had to cancel that because of the weather, and we'll definitely reschedule that something soon. In terms of new initiatives, this year we started Baltimore Marathi Shala. That's a Marathi school for all the kids that are here. We had a very successful spring session, and currently the fall session is going on. We not only received an overwhelming response in terms of kids enrolling into the school, but we also received a really great response from all the volunteers who are ready to teach the kids. And that shows how serious we are and how dedicated we are in passing our traditions, our cultures, and our language to the next generation. And that is one of the missions of this organization, to gather all the people and preserve our culture. The great thing about this country is it allows us to do this, to preserve our culture, no matter where you come from. And we are fortunate enough to have few elected officials here who are great supporter of our community and diversity at large. So thank you for coming here tonight. We would like to invite our chief guest on the stage at this time. Can we request Executive Kittleman, Senator Gazon, and Councilman Dr. Ball on the stage, please.
BMM President Sanjay Pawar and his wife Uma Pawar to present a certificate and bouquet to County Executive Mr. Alan Kittleman. Mr. Alan H. Kittleman serves as the 9th Howard County Executive. Mr. Kittleman has served as a member of the Maryland Senate since 2004, representing Carroll County and Howard County. I would now like to ask BMM Vice President Sachin Khedkar and his wife Anu Khedkar to present a certificate and bouquet to Senator Gazon. As you all know, Mr. Guy J. Gazon is the District 13 representative in the Maryland State Senate. He was sworn into the State Senate on January 14, 2015, where he serves as a member of the Budget and Taxation Committee, as well as the Senate Chair of the Howard County Delegation. I would now like to ask BMM Vice President of Marketing, Mahesh Zarkar, and his wife, Leena Zarkar, to present a certificate and bouquet to Councilman Dr. Calvin Ball. Dr. Calvin Ball has been a council member of the 2nd District of Howard County, Maryland. Dr. Ball made Howard County history when he was elected the youngest chairperson ever to lead the county council. BMM is proud to start yet another new initiative this year to recognize and celebrate a few prominent Marathi folks who have excelled in the professional field. I would now like to invite Dr. Ratnakar Vispute onto the stage. Now, may I please have BMM Secretary Mahendra Marathe and his wife, Rupali Marathe, up on stage to honor Dr. Vispute with the certificate and a bouquet. Dr. Vispute has a BM, BS, MS, and PhD in physics from Pune University. He came to the US in 1993 and joined North Carolina State University as a research associate. He was also assistant research scientist at the Center for Nanophysics and Advanced Materials at the University of Maryland. In 2000, he founded a high technology company named Blue Wave Semiconductors Incorporated. Dr. Vispute currently serves as the CEO and CTO of Blue Wave Semiconductors. He has been principal investigator for several National Science Foundation grants and Department of Defense contracts on nanotechnology, thin film, electronic and photonic materials and devices. He holds 4 patents, has authored 4 book chapters, and published over 110 research papers on electronic thin film materials and devices. For our next guest, I would like to invite Mr. Sanjeev Dahiwadkar on stage and request BMM Treasurer Shailesh Deshpande and his wife Medha Deshpande to honor Mr. Dahiwadkar with a certificate and bouquet. India Limited. A majority of his time in the past has been spent dealing with financial risk management, non-performing assets, and healthcare technologies, as well as some time in the educational field. Mr. Sanjeev is fortunate to have a lot of good angels in his life and in his team members. Together, they have been active in the USA, India, Nepal, and Middle East markets for more than the last 18 years. Their work has gotten them involved in more than 20 countries, doing various activities. In addition to technology, Mr. Sanjeev and his team are involved with wealth management as well as the life insurance business. Many of you already know about Team India Asha, a non-profit organization that Mr. Sanjeev and his team have been running for more than 12 years. The organization is focused on education, healthcare, and civic duties. Each year, more than 5,000 students go through a soft skills course from 200 plus colleges. The organization runs a monthly magazine in a multilingual format, encouraging reading and writing among current and upcoming citizens. For our next guest, I would like to invite Mrs. Prerna Mohatkadu on stage. And now I would like to request BMM co-treasurer Charuta Patil and her husband Atul Patil to honor her with a certificate and a bouquet. Prerna Mohatkadu has been with Baltimore Marathi Mandal since its inception. She's always been an active volunteer and has efficiently handled the positions of Cultural Secretary and Co-Treasurer at BMM. She has been one of the pioneers of the traditions of presenting a natak at the BMM's Diwali program. She has acted in many Marathi dramas, including Chokoni Trikon, Tula Me Mala Me, and many others. Last year, she and her friends formed Collaboration, an organization for drama lovers. Apart from drama, Ms. Mohatkadu has also acted in a Hindi short film titled Ek Ladki Ek Sapna. This film premiered at the DC South Asian Film Festival last month. In another new initiative this year, BMM would like to recognize kids who have excelled at the county, state, national, or international level in academics or extracurricular activities. Earlier, we asked parents to submit entries for their kids. As per the entries, I would like to invite the following kids on stage: Schmidt Shete, Sanika Shikur, Rishi Zarkar, Rukved Zarkar, and Shonuk Marathe. Smith Shete and his team from Pataxico Middle School won second place in the state in the Cyber Patriot competition. This was the National Youth Cyber Defense Competition in which a total of 460 teams participated. Smith's team was among the top 20 teams in the nation. Sanika's first grade artwork from Manor Woods Elementary School has been selected to be on display at Walters Art Museum in Baltimore. Rishi Zarkar and Rukved Zarkar earned second place for Best Robot Design at the Maryland State level for the first LEGO League. Shonuk Marathe was awarded an MVP in U15 Support a Child Charity Cricket 2016, playing leather cricket ball T20. He was also awarded MVP in Guam's Cricket League Bulldogs, playing hard tennis cricket ball T20. I would now like our chief guests to present their certificates to the kids.